Hold on now. Hello, fam. Pop-up live stream here. Ybarbo and Toby Dog. Ybarbo and Toby Dog taking you for a walk today. Come on, Toby. Come on, Toby Dog. Hold on, Toby Dog. Come on this way. How's it going, guys? Come on. Hey. Saddle. Hello, fam. Ybarbo bringing it to you today. Our very first live stream. The empty building. That's okay, because we didn't, it's a pop-up. We didn't schedule it. I doubt there'll be anybody here. But that's okay. We love YouTube. Hello. New subscriber. Armando Dukes, what's going on? What's happening? Welcome to the Ybarbo first pop-up live stream ever. This is our first live stream. We're actually a support channel for Title Pro 247. If you know Title Pro 247, you'll recognize the dog. Hey, Crack Myers, what's going on? Sauce and Snipe Brothers, Cole Mickey, what's going on? Day's been good. I left work a little early so I could walk this dog in the heat of the day. It's the highest temperature part of the day. It's 39 degrees here. It's been it was in the 20s this morning when we got up, and it hit the 30s afternoon. Right now, this is the high point of the day, 39 degrees, and it's just going to go down from there. We're supposed to get snowed again tomorrow. We live in Michigan. Where's everybody from? Where's everybody from? This is what we do. This is Toby Dog. He's a 3.5-year-old border collie, crazy boy. And we're just out for a walk on the extended leash. No matter how long the leash is, he's at the end of it. He'd be a good sled dog, and we've been working on that for the last 3.5 years. He's still work in progress. I'm no dog trainer, but Toby's a pretty smart boy. How's your day been, Sauce and Snipe Brothers? This is, we're 100 miles north of Detroit. This is a town I've lived in almost the whole life. There were years I spent in other places, but always came back here. As you can see, this is old. It's just by the houses. You can see it's an old area. My dog's making a mess here, and we always clean up after this dog. So if you bear with me, I'm gonna set the phone down for a second, and then I'm gonna do some cleanup here, because we always clean up after Toby dog. Always, always. I don't like people leaving messes in my yard, so we don't leave messes in anybody else's yard. And of course we got a double bag because the first bag doesn't keep the scent in. We put it gently like that. So we double bag everything so we can put it back in the pocket and not get stunk out. Here we go. We are actually walking to the park. This guy likes to go like 2 or 3 miles at every walk. And then when we're done with the walk at 2 or 3 miles, he looks at me funny when I want to go inside the house. But 2 or 3 miles is all my knees can take. Come on out of there. When we get to the park, we'll let him off leash. I didn't grab a ball or anything or a frisbee, but we'll let him run around a little bit. He's a real happy-go-lucky boy. I also show him in the dog shows. We need 2 more wins to have the championship. And then Toby dog will have his championship. We've been working at it. This is my first show dog. I didn't get him as a show dog. I got him as a pet. And he just blossomed. He blossomed into a beautiful rose. And his name actually is Diamond in the Rough. His AKC name is Diamond in the Rough. But we call him Toby Dog. Toby Dog. Diamond in the rough, and that's exactly what he turned out to be. A diamond in the rough. Because I got him from the breeder when he was 4 months old. They held back him and his sister, one of his sisters, and they ended up keeping the sister and selling him to me. And he's just a beautiful, beautiful dog. Great specimen of the Border Collie. We've got a bunch of wins, but we don't have any 3-point wins. And we need 2 3-point wins for our championship. So that's what we're working on. This coming weekend, we are going to a UKC show. I've only showed him in the AKC, but this weekend we're going to try the UKC. See what we can do there. They're generally smaller dog shows, so it won't be as busy. It won't be such a big production as what we're usually used to. Maybe he'll be a little calmer in the ring. But he's a great boy. We usually walk at 7 a.m., but we're waiting on this. We've been waiting on this weather to change to get back on schedule. And now the weather changed we've given us some warm days. However, the time changed on us. So it's still dark at 7 a.m. here because Sunday the time changed. But in another week or two, we'll be able to get out at 7 a.m. again. That's when we normally do our morning live stream on the Title Pro 247 channel. Isn't he just a gorgeous dog? Come here, Toby. Come on this way. Come and look. Show the people how pretty you are. Isn't he just gorgeous? He goes to the groomer tomorrow for the dog shows this weekend. We've got the world's best groomer. And she's very reasonable. He gets lots of compliments on his grooming. I just say, thank you, thank you. Usually in the dog show world, the people that do the showing do their own grooming. But I never learned how to do any of that stuff because I never set out to have dogs show dogs, to have show dogs. So I never, of course, you don't learn stuff like that. I've got all the equipment now, but I don't know how to use it. It's kind of funny. I've got it in case I run into somebody that knows how to use it. But he does good. We've got a couple of best of opposite of best of breeds. We don't have a best. We've got 2 best of breeds, but it was because he was the only border collie. So I kind of don't count those, even though my dogs people, all my friends say, oh, you're supposed to count those. You're supposed to talk about those, but I don't because there was nobody else there for border collies. But we do have several best of opposite of best of breeds, and that's a big deal to me. But we don't have our own earned best of breed. Come on this way. He's a good dog. We're very close. We've come in second place many times, so it's just a matter of time before we hit first place. Come on, Toby. Come on, Toby. Just a matter of time before we hit our own first place. Come on, Toby. He's such a good boy. When we get to the park, I'll let him off leash and let him run around. If there's no other dogs there. He got jumped on, I'm trying to think, it was Sunday. I think it was Sunday. We were walking by the church over by our house, and these people were getting out of their car, out of their truck, and they had a big black German Shepherd with them. And they were both tall people, not hunk, but I mean, not fat or anything, but they were tall. They were good-sized people. They shouldn't have had any problems hanging onto that leash. But the lady had a hold of the leash. And Toby, when he saw the big dog, we were across the street. When he saw the big dog, he laid right down. Toby just lays down when he sees other dogs. That's his way of greeting. And that tells the other dogs that he's no threat to them. It's complete submission. He just lays right down and waits for them to come to him. Well, that didn't happen this time. Well, he laid down. I got him up, and we walked about 20 more steps, and he laid down again. I got him up again, and we were walking away. And next thing I know, he turns around and pulls on the leash, and I turned to look, and here comes that German Shepherd. It's already across the street. He's about 15 feet away from us. Full blast, full bore sprint. And there was nothing. Usually when people leave their dogs unattended all the time out here in my town. And it's probably once every other week we have some dog comes after us. And usually I get between them and chase them off or whatever so they don't hurt my boy. Because his first move is to lay down and be friendly. He doesn't want to fight with anybody. But anyhow, yeah, they didn't yell out, look out, or they didn't call for their dog. They didn't yell, stop, Fido, or nothing. They didn't say a word. And I turned around and saw that, or Toby turned around and saw the dog coming. He got set. I turned around and saw it. And I'm like, there's nothing, he was at the end of his 6-foot leash towards that dog. So there was no stepping in front of him. So I did the best thing I could do. I dropped his leash so that he could either run or he could fight unhindered. And that black dog, even though Toby showed him complete submission 2 times by laying down. 2 times he showed him complete submission by laying down, but that dog still ran across the street and attacked him. Like I said, I dropped the leash because I've held the leash before. When these two little dogs come after us, I held him back, and the two little dogs kept running in and taking bites on his legs. And I was holding him back from snapping at him to get him to leave him alone. So this time, I just dropped the leash and let him fight. And Toby took it to him. I bet that the German Shepherd was surprised. I'm sure he was surprised because he had probably had Toby by at least 10 pounds, if not more. And Toby's 20 inches at the shoulder. That dog was probably 23 inches, 24 inches. He was a big German Shepherd, all black. And Toby took it to him. And the lady come across the street that was holding the leash, she come across the street, and she was saying, "Oh, I'm sorry. And I'm thinking, woman, why didn't you yell for your dog to stop? How come you didn't yell to look out or watch out? She didn't give us any alarm. She didn't say a word. Not one word until she come across after Toby was whooping on that dog. And she came and she got her dog's leash and pulled him away. And what did I do? I let Toby get some licks in on that dog because that dog was being hindered all. That dog attacked Toby. So when she came and grabbed his lead and kept him from getting to Toby, Toby rushed in and got some licks in. Toby rushed in and chomped on him a few times. And I didn't stop him because that dog attacked Toby. So there's no sense in stopping Toby from getting the last licks in because that dog attacked him. So the lady had a hold of her dog. She was holding her dog back while her dog was getting attacked by Toby. And she got all frustrated and went to grab Toby to get him to stop. And I stepped between her and Toby, and I wouldn't let her touch Toby. I finally took his lead and walked him off. But that dog had a whooping coming to him. And Toby got some licks in, so I call it even. But Toby was putting it to him. When Toby was a puppy, he had to straighten out a few dogs at the dog park when he was just a puppy. The dog before Toby, the Moon Pie, when the Moon Pie was a puppy, we were at the dog park, and there was a big dog giving her a hard time. By the time we left, 45 minutes, an hour later, that dog was in shreds, and the owner was trying to get her away from the Moon Pie, because the Moon Pie took it to him. The Moon Pie must have been about 4 months old, 5 months old, and the other dog was clearly over a year old, and it was a big sheep dog, and the Moon Pie was just a little border or Aussie Shepherd, probably 20 pounds, 25 pounds maybe, and that sheepdog was, at least 80, 90 pounds. And he was stomping on little Moon Pie and giving her a hard time. But in the end, she took that dog down several times, and the owner got mad because the Moon Pie was the little puppy, Aussie Shepherd puppy, was taking her big sheepdog down, literally taking it to the ground and pinning it. Sometimes you got to let the dogs scrap it out. That Moon Pie is a tough one. 0 millions. Hey, we had a few. Is there anybody in the house? Say hi. Don't be scared. Give us a thumbs up. Holler hey. Give us a hey and a thumbs up. It'd be much appreciated. And tell us where you're from. We're in 100 miles north of Detroit in Michigan. Enjoying some springtime weather for us, 39 degrees with the wind blowing. 2 days ago it was 50, in the 50s. Today it's in the 30s. We're supposed to get an inch of snow tomorrow. Michigan's weather is super crazy. It'll snow one day and be 70 to the next here. Okay, let's unhook you and let you run a little bit. There you go. Okay. Run, 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 run. So this weekend we're going to go Saturday to the dog show. And if we like this format of the UKC format, we'll go back on Sunday. We're not going to stay the night or anything. If it was the big dog show, we'd be going down Thursday or Friday afternoon and setting up our grooming tables and stuff and our cages and getting all set up. But I guess these UKC shows are set up a little bit different. You register the day of the show right there. And there's maybe 10% of the dogs that would be at an AKC show. That's what one of my friends told me. She says they have a lot of fun and I don't have to wear a suit. At the AK events, I have to wear a suit. And this weekend I'll be able to wear khakis. What is today? Thursday. So we got one more day to get ready. We're just out getting some exercise today. This is one of our favorite places to play. I actually, when I was a high school kid, this is where baseball team practice was. All my dogs I've always brought down here to play. It's one of my favorite parks. It's like half fenced in, and then there's a tennis court that's fenced in. When Toby was a puppy, I'd let him run loose in the tennis court. Yep, our first live stream ever from this account, from this channel's first live stream. Welcome, welcome. We just did a pop-up. We didn't schedule it. We don't have an itinerary or talking points. We just come live and have our dog walk. Gorgeous dog. Magnificent, isn't he? He's a great dog. He's a certified therapy dog, too. On Monday, we restart agility classes. We were in agility about 1.5 years ago. We passed the beginner agility class, and then halfway through the intermediate agility, I had to have a appendix surgery. So we dropped out of the class, and it's taken a while to heal. And I feel like I'm up to it now. So starting Monday, we'll be back in agility class. He does good. He knows he can jump the jumps and run up the ramps and over the A-frames and all that stuff. He can do the teeter-totter. He was just when we left the class, he was mastering the poles, the weave poles. So it'll be interesting to see if he remembers the up and overs. He climbs on the equipment all the time at our dog training school. We go for other classes. Hey, come on. We go for other classes, and that equipment's always out, and he'll climb on it. I'll let him run around it and climb on it. So he's familiar with the equipment. He just needs the practice of being told which one to jump over at what time. Very smart dog. I'm no dog trainer, though. If I was, he'd be a super awesome dog instead of just being an awesome dog. He's got the ability, and he can learn anything that you teach him. It's just I'm no dog teacher. I'm no dog trainer. I've become a dog handler for the show dog ring from lots and lots of classes and lots of practice over the last. We started when he was 1.5 years, was when he first went in the ring. He was with a junior handler for a while, a very successful junior handler. But Toby's border collies, border collies get how do you say it? They get attached to people, and I'm his person. So when somebody else has his leash, he doesn't know what to do. And and the junior handler practiced with him and practiced with him, but he's just such a daddy's boy that right as of yet, no one else has been able to handle him in the ring because he's constantly looking for me. I don't think that'll change. So I had to learn. I had to learn how to handle him in the ring. We've gone through all kinds of classes after classes with 3 different instructors. Now we're on our 3rd instructor for dog show rings. She's really great. She turned us completely around, straightened out everything, and got us on the right track. Now we look like a professional team out there. His weight is right. I've got the right groomer. It's just a matter of if he's going to run around the ring right. A lot of times he'll run slow. I don't understand it when we're out for dog walks. He drags me down the street. He's got purpose. He steps forward perfectly. But when we get in the dog show ring, he acts kind of funny, like I don't know. Tepid. Tepid, is that the right word? Timid? Tepid. He doesn't have the drive in the dog show ring to drive forward like he does out on the street and the sidewalk. But he's a good dog. We'll get him perfect one of these days, or as close to it as possible, and we'll get his championship sooner or later. It'd be nice to get it this year. I don't want to be campaigning him again next year for a championship. He also runs the Fast Cat. He runs 20. He's almost at 25 miles an hour. His last Fast Cats last year were at 24.9, like 92, 94. He's almost breaking the 25 miles an hour on the Fast Cats. That's the 100-yard dash. They chase the lure. It's pretty cool to watch. Even little dachshunds and little toy dogs run it. Sometimes the dogs they'll take a few steps and quit, and sometimes they'll run up the whole way. Most of the time they run the whole way. But Toby loves it. Toby just loves that Fast Cat. He goes crazy. I have to leave him in the truck and go stand in line till it's almost our turn, and then I go get him from the truck, and I got to carry an umbrella to hide his vision so that he can't see what's going on. When he sees the other dogs chase after the lure, if he sees the lure going out or coming back, he absolutely loses his mind. Just totally loses his mind and goes crazy, flopping and barking and hollering like he's possessed. It's not fun to hang on to him, but I imagine it's funny to watch. He's even taken me off my feet before at the Fast Cats, just from his jumping around. The last time he made me fall, I had a clipboard in one hand and his leash in the other. I had just finished filling out the entry blank, and he pulled him. I went to step on his lead to stop him from jumping around, and he jumped right at the same time and pulled my feet out from under me, and I landed face first, literally nose first on the ground. I'm sure it was funny to see. I laughed. I didn't get hurt. I just laughed. It was funny that it happened, and I'm sure it was funny to see. The chat's not moving. Let's fresh situation. Nope. Yeah. Little Toby dog, little Toby dog. I just made you how do you call it? Not YouTube. Facebook friends with a person that teaches herding to the dogs. So as soon as I get that worked out, we're gonna practice him with herding to see if he's got any kind of inclination to be an actual herding dog. His dad's got a HT behind his name. Right here. Hey, hey. Right here. What are you running after? I didn't bring a ball with me. I should have brought a ball. Never occurred to me. I didn't think we were going to walk this far. Come on. I wish I'd have brought a ball. He's ready to play. I don't see one. I'm looking all around. Sometimes you'll see there'll be tennis balls or something laying out here. Maybe if we go by the tennis court. Let's go by the tennis court and see if there's a ball laying there. Tobe. A lot of times there is. We're going to hook you up, though, because there's kids over there. We're going to hook you up because there's kids over there and we don't want you bothering nobody. How's that? I think the trick, though, is to stay away from this mud. Ooh, it's wet. Come on, Toby. Ooh, the ground's wet. No, it's too wet. I'm not going to walk through that. Let's go to the other entrance. I'm looking to see if there's a tennis ball here. And maybe somebody left behind. I didn't bring one. There's usually an old ball around here. And we could play fetch for a little bit. This is where I bring the dogs to learn how to go in and out. See, there's this little back and forth gateway here. Oh, go on. I thought I stepped on a ball, but it was his foot. Where's the ball? Come here. Come here. Let me let you loose. Come here. Okay. Where's the ball? Look, ball. But this is the first playground when we got the moon pie and when I got this boy. This is where I brought him to play because it's fenced in. When I first got Toby, my yard wasn't fenced. Oh, I'm not seeing no balls. We'll bring one next time. I've got a little backpack that I used to carry when I was dog walking with frisbees and balls and water bowls, extra leads, but I was wearing that backpack when me and Charlie dog got hit. And Charlie died that day, and I've never worn those clothes or carried. Hey, come on. Toby, come. I've never carried that backpack again. Come. Toby dog, come. Come around. Come on. Little brat. Little brat. Little brat. If you're out here, I got to put your lead on. Ooh, the ground's wet. We just had 2 days of rain. Today it didn't rain. Yesterday and the day before we had big storms come through. Come on. This way. This way. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Wild boys. Typical border collie. Typical border collie. You can't control them. Come on. Now the Charlie boy, he was half border collie and half Aussie Shepherd. And without training, he never had any proper schooling or training, but he could figure out whatever it was you were telling him. And I could walk him off leash in a crowd through downtown. Everywhere we went, I could take him off leash. And if I hollered him to stop or come back, he'd stop and come back, whatever he was doing, or even just a whistle. He was a great dog. And we got run over 2-3 years ago already. Has it been 3 years? It's been 3 years and a couple of months, I think. Come on. It wasn't long after we got hit. He got run over that. I got Toby dog. Might have been 6 months. But in between, I raised the Moon Pie. The Moon Pie is a cool dog too. She is a Aussie Shepherd, and I got her for my daughter. And but I was the one that I took the dog since from a 10-week-old pup. I took that dog to work with me every day, and I had a kennel. I had a kennel right next to my desk, and at every break I would take, I'd take the dog out, and there was a big field next to where the office was, and I was able to take the dog out every day and walk her through the fields at break time and lunchtime. It was great. Toby dog, I started working from home when I got him, and so he's always right there. He doesn't have to sit in a crate all day at work. He gets to run free. But he lays under the desk or wrapped around my chair all day when I'm sitting working. And we walk in the mornings. We walk in the evening. We put on miles and miles. And he always wants more. Hold on, wait. Come on, little buddy. I'm real lucky to have him. Like I was saying earlier, I got him as a pet on a pet contract out of AKC, off the AKC website. He's number 6 of 6 puppies. His mama had 6 puppies. He's number 6, last one out. And he's spoiled, rotten little kid. I feed him nothing but the best food. Best treats. Everything's natural. Everything's good. He does get milk bones too, the unnatural unnatural dog treat. But he gets all like dried animal parts, intestinal parts. What do they call them? Bully sticks and uh, tendons, tracheas, gullet sticks, dried animal parts. He's super spoiled boy. Come on. He knows all the commands. He knows what he's supposed to do. He can heel. He can do this and jump over that. He can do whatever you tell him to do. It's just whether he chooses to do it or not. He's a very, very independent dog, which that's the breed. When I picked him up right off the farm. He was out in the field playing. They had it was like an acre or more fenced in. And as I was coming down there, the only house on the road, as I was coming down the road, dirt road, of course, there was all dogs, half a dozen border collies running through the field barking and yelling and barking at me. I imagine he was out there. They had to go get him. But I got to meet his dad. Hey, I got to meet his dad and his mom. He's way bigger than his dad, and his mom wasn't. He's bigger than both of them. The daddy was a lot smaller. How's it going, guys? Good, good. His daddy was a lot smaller. I wouldn't say like 3/4 his size. I got to pet him and everything. He was a real friendly dog, great looking dog. His daddy was a tricolor with brown, and the mama was straight out black and white with huge white stripe between her eyes. Great big, like 3 inches. I liked Toby from the minute I saw him, and then I watched him. I looked at his picture every day for a couple of weeks. He was for sale for a couple of weeks on a website. And finally I couldn't take it. I'm like, I gotta have that dog. And I had to fill out application and all that, and drive 6.5 hours each way to go get him. But it sure was worth it. He's a great companion. Toby dog. He's a great kid. Come on. All dogs can be wonderful with the right training. You just got to put the time in. Come on. You just got to put the time in and not be mad. That's the main thing, is to not get mad at the dogs. It takes time. It takes time for them to learn what. Remember, they don't speak English. Train. Come on, pretty boy. The groomer does a heck of a job on him. He's a double-coated breed, and he's got lots and lots of hair. They actually pull the undercoat out so that you can see his shape and his muscles. Usually, when he's got all his hair, when he's not all trimmed up and groomed out and all that, the double coat plucked out. When he's not all like that, he looks like he's about 10 pounds heavier because his hair is so thick and it stands straight out usually. Come on. Come, boy. Oh, it's such a beautiful day out, and it's only 39 degrees. Hard to believe. It looks warmer, but it's not. It's super cold out. Oh, I wonder what they're putting in. Come on, come on. Toby dog, Toby dog. He's my little Toby dog. So now we're headed back towards the house, fam. We'll get our hour. We've already been out for an hour, but we're only 45 minutes into the live stream. So we'll walk another 15 to give us an even hour on our live stream. Hey, baby boy. Hey, baby boy. Okay, come on. There's an old fence up here I love. Well, I'm not in love with it, but you know what I mean. I like it a lot. It's old and dilapidated, but it's got to be over 100 years old. These houses here were built 1920s, 19 teens, some of them probably. But I like this fence here that goes to the corner. This is old wrought iron. Pretty cool. Come here, Tobes. Hold tight, buddy. Hold tight. I gotta have some, maybe I got a piece of candy in my pocket. Nope. Nothing. I'm gonna have this cough till I get home, unfortunately. Nice day out. Nice day for a walk. Nice day for a walk with my little buddy. Come on, let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Come on now. Come on, leave it. Lots of dogs in the neighborhood. Sometimes you see dogs getting walked, but most of these people don't walk their dogs. Most of these people just leave their dogs in the yard. There's a guy a block, maybe a block and a half away from me that's got three beautiful Rottweilers. He's got them tied to out back in to dog houses. And there's every time we come on. Every time we walk by there, they're tied to them dog houses. That tells me they don't go nowhere. They don't go inside. They don't go nowhere. They don't go for walks. And that's a crying shame. Can you imagine being tied to a doghouse your whole life? And no matter how cold it is out when we walk by there, them dogs are out there tied to them dog houses. And they make quite a racket when you walk past there. This rock here has been here for 40 years. Every dog I've ever had has come down here and got to investigate that rock. So I bring them down here on purpose to let him see the rocks so he can do his thing. Even before the Border Collies, we had Pekingese dogs. We went from Pekingese to Border Collie. Wow. Pekingese to Border Collie is the move I made. But in between, there was the mix, the Pekingese Aussie Shepherd mix that was my daughter's, and then there was the Aussie Shepherd that was my daughter's. My last dog was the Pekingese, Ariel. Beautiful little black and white Pekingese. She was I called her the most fetchingest dog in the USA. That dog could fetch like there was no tomorrow. AKC's got a new program called Fetch, and I'm sure little Melody would have won all that in a weekend. One weekend she would have took her championship. She was a beautiful little dog, a great little companion. Pekingese, there's a good breed. People may think they're just little ankle biters, but it's all in how you raise them. If you raise them right, they don't turn out like that. It's the same with all the dogs. If you teach them to be mean, they're going to be mean. If you teach them to be nice, they're going to be nice. We've just got a few minutes to go, and then we'll be on our way. Dinner time. I was all ready to go to the Thursday night class, but I suddenly remembered that it's the second Thursday of every month. The class is not going on because the people that run that kennel club, the club, has their meeting, and it's the second Thursday of every month during class time, our class time. So we don't have a class tonight, but we do start Wednesday or next Monday night. We start the agility class, which will be fun. It was fun. The two classes that we took before, those were great. Looks like they're getting ready to gut this house. It just sold for 40 grand. And this one right across the street here just sold for 110. Crazy. This house here's got bullet holes in it. There was a couple of drive-bys here. That's what made the people move. Hey, River. Hey, River. How's it going, girl? This is Toby's friend River. Come here, Toby. Come here, Toby. This is Toby's buddy River Girl. We like to stop and give her treats, which we got one. We already gave her one earlier, but I got some more still. We'll give her a couple more. How's that, fam? Just so you can see. Little River Girl. Little River Girl. She's such a good baby. She's such a good baby. I don't want to pet you. If you want to, here, you want the treat, I gotta be able to pet you. Come in. Come in. There you go. Good girl. That's a good girl. He's a good Toby. He's a good Toby. River Girl, or Toby gets to play with River Girl every once in a while. Well, fam, we've made our hour. Get out of there. We have made our hour, and we're gonna head back to the house and see about some dinner, both for the puppy and for me. He normally eats at 5 p.m. and now the time's changed, so it is actually 5 p.m. But they're calling it 6. 6 p.m. That's our clue or cue to feed these dogs. Feed the dog, feed the cat, and feed the Ybarbo. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Thanks for hanging out if you stuck around. This was our first live stream from the Ybarbo channel. If you want to see our regular, more content, Toby Dog and Title Pro, check out our main channel, Title Pro 247. And we got all kinds of live streams and videos and shorts. Hundreds. Check us out. Toby, come. Come on. Come on. Right here with me. We're going to turn one more block. Bend one more corner. We like to go for at least 1 hour. We got 2 minutes to go. Hey, this was a nice walk for today. Where are you going? Where are you going? He's got another little buddy that lives around the corner that way. Pretty soon we'll be gardening. Pretty soon we'll be gardening and eating all kinds of vegetables. Toby loves fresh vegetables. In the mornings when we got harvesting going on, when we got peas growing, snap peas and sugar peas, he goes out every morning and eats them with me. He likes he likes green beans the minute they come off the vine. But if you try to put them in his food bowl a couple hours later, he won't eat them. But he'll eat them as I pick them off the vine and hand them to him. He'll eat those. Come on. But if you put them in the fridge and save them for later in the evening for his evening feed, he won't eat them. Goofy dog. But he loves sugar pea pods. He eats strawberries and blueberries. All kinds of good stuff. He doesn't eat banana, and he'll eat a piece of apple every once in a while. But he likes veggies. I don't know why he doesn't like come on out of there. Come on out of there. I don't know why he doesn't like fruit. Maybe I haven't gotten to the right fruits yet. All right, people. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for hanging out. It's time for us to go. Toby, sit, Bubba. Sit. Sit for us. Sit, stay. Say hello. Say hello. Say bye-bye. Bye, fam. Y'all be cool and behave. We'll catch you next time. Ybarbo and Title Pro and Toby Dog, we're out.